Today, we are going to be exploring 4 more tips on how to pass your LCSW exam. Hi, and welcome back to my channel, Mental Health with Melissa. If you're new here, I'm Melissa. I'm a licensed clinical therapist, an LCSW, a PhD psychology research student, and a clinical supervisor. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button for more content like this. I post videos every single Wednesday and Sunday, and subscribing to my channel helps me get mental health information out there to our communities of color and LCSW test prep to those that are hoping to become licensed clinical social workers, and information in general to those that are interested in the mental health professions. So please hit that subscribe button, and I'm going to bring you way more information. Today, we are going to be exploring 4 more tips on how to pass your LCSW exam. Now, if you have not seen my other video, 3 tips to pass your LCSW exam, I'm going to link it below. That video got a lot of views and was very popular, so I thought that it would be appropriate to do another one with additional tips that I use to pass and that many others have passed. So if you're interested in learning how I pass and how others pass, then please stay tuned. Okay, so the first tip that I have for you to pass your LCSW exam is to make sure that you study key definitions and terms on the LCSW exam. For example, defense mechanisms. You're really going to want to, for example, write flashcards and remember and memorize those key terms and definitions, because the test will have a lot of vignette questions, and not only are the questions going to be related to having to choose the best option that meets the definition, for example, the defense mechanism denial, but it may also use it in a vignette and ask you what's going on here. And if you don't know what that defense mechanism means, then you're probably not going to be able to break down the rest of the vignette question. So I say definitely memorize, again, key terms such as defense mechanisms, developmental stages in different types of developmental theories, and also medications such as psychotropic and antipsychotic medications. I'm going to leave down below my link to my other video on how to study for the LCSW exam, because that kind of goes hand in hand with this information. The second tip I have for you is going to be learn how to break down a vignette question. And a vignette question is going to be probably a majority of the questions that you're looking at on the LCSW exam. So what you're going to want to do in that type of scenario is really learn how to highlight key terms on the vignette, and then know how to use those key terms in seeing what it is that the vignette is actually looking for. Now, my video 3 tips to pass LCSW exam, I talk about the best, most, and first questions. So this is kind of an extension of that. So now that you have an idea of how to break down best, most, and first questions, you're going to want to take a look at the other parts in the vignette, because like I always say in my LCSW test prep question videos, a lot of the time the answer is in the vignette or in the question. So you're going to really want to break it down and take a look at those parts. The third thing that you're going to want to do to pass your LCSW exam is going to be to use study programs or even YouTube videos to help you study for your LCSW exam. Now, I don't have one particular type of study program that I want to back, because everybody learns differently. So it might be one type of study program for one person, but another for another. And so find the study program that best meets your needs in terms of the type of learner you are. Like, for example, are you more of a visual learner? If you are, you're probably going to want to purchase a study program that is going to focus on a lot of reading material or a lot of test prep information. If you're an auditory learner, you're going to want to purchase a study program that has a lot of recorded information so you can listen to it, such as, podcasts or audiobooks, things of that nature. But whatever it is for you, you're going to really want to make sure that you utilize that and it matches your sort of learning style. Lastly, the fourth thing that you're going to want to do to pass the LCSW exam is to set aside specific time during your week to study for the LCSW exam. And so what I mean by that is if you are currently working, because a lot of the time when you study for your LCSW exam, you are in a job. So if you work from 9 to 5, from Monday through Friday, you're gonna want to make sure that you have a schedule set for when you study. If you know yourself and you know that Mondays or Fridays are just really tough for you at the end of the day and you're not gonna absorb information that well, then you're gonna want to create a schedule where you're studying Tuesday through Thursday and then possibly Saturday and Sunday. And you mark off what day or what times during the day you're going to study and what information you plan to study for that week or for that day. So for example, on Tuesdays from 6 to 8, you're going to study defense mechanisms and you're going to memorize more information about defense mechanisms. And on Saturdays from 10 to 1, you are going to study application questions and do all study prep questions. So that way you have a more organized way of studying for the LCSW exam, because the LCSW exam is comprised of a lot of information that you have to memorize and you have to learn in order to pass, essentially. So the best way to do that is to stay organized. Anyway, I hope that was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any study tips and tricks, please leave them in the comment section below. Anyway, managing mental health matters.